Welcome. Let's compare college savings options together. We'll use the same money to guide your choice. As a parent, you think constantly about your child's future. You want to give them every possible advantage, and that often starts with saving money for them. When you look at your budget, you see a certain amount you can set aside each month. Let's call this your same money. The big question isn't just how much to save, but where to put that money so it can work hardest for your family. This is a crucial decision, and today we are going to look at two powerful but very different options. One path is the Legacy 529 plan. The other is cash value life insurance. This choice is more than just a matter of numbers and returns. It's about the philosophy behind your savings. It's about what you want that money to be able to do. We can frame this decision as a choice between penalty and freedom. One tool is designed with incredible precision for a single, important goal: education. If your plans change, however, it can come with a penalty. The other tool is designed for flexibility. It provides the freedom to adapt to life's many twists and turns: college tuition. Let's start with the basics and define our two options clearly. The first is the Legacy 529 plan. You have likely heard of this one, as it is one of the most popular ways to save for college. A 529 plan is an investment account specifically designed to help families save for future education costs. These plans are sponsored by states. They offer powerful tax benefits when the money is used for qualified educational expenses, like tuition, books, housing. The core purpose of a 529 is singular and focused. It is a dedicated vehicle for funding education. It is like a special purpose tool, perfectly crafted for one important job. On the other side, we have cash value life insurance. This might be less familiar to you as a college savings tool, but it has been used by families for this purpose for generations. This is a type of permanent life insurance policy, which means it provides a death benefit for your entire life. But it does something else too. A portion of the premiums you pay goes into a separate component of the policy called the cash value. This cash value account can grow over time, tax deferred. It becomes a pool of money that you can access while you are still alive, for any reason you choose, without restriction. The fundamental difference lies in their design and intent. Its identity is tied to education. The cash value life insurance policy is a protection tool first, providing a death benefit for your loved ones, but it contains a powerful, flexible savings component inside it. It's a multi-tool, part protection, part savings, part legacy planning. One is a direct path to the university gates. The other is a financial resource that can be used for the university gates, or for many other of life's major milestones. One of the biggest reasons to use a dedicated savings vehicle is for the tax benefits, and both of these options have them. However, they work in very different ways. It's important to understand the distinctions. We will walk through this slowly, using simple terms. This isn't about finding a single best answer for everyone, because that doesn't exist. It is about finding the best answer for you and your family. By the end of this guide, you will have a much clearer picture of how each tool works. You will see their strengths and their limitations. My goal here is to give you the information you need in a calm and straightforward way. Financial decisions can feel overwhelming, but they don't have to be. Think of this as a quiet conversation, a moment to pause and consider the possibilities. We'll explore the purpose of each account. We'll explore how they are treated for taxes. We'll explore how they might affect your child's chances for financial aid. By breaking it down piece by piece, you can see the full picture and make a choice that brings you peace of mind. With a Legacy 529 plan, the tax advantages are very direct and powerful as long as you follow the rules. The money you contribute grows tax deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes on the investment gains each year. The real magic happens when you withdraw the money. As long as the funds are used for qualified education expenses, those withdrawals, including all the earnings, are completely free from federal income tax. Many states also offer a state tax deduction for your contributions. Many states also offer a state tax credit for your contributions. Cash value life insurance also offers its own unique set of tax benefits. Just like with a 529 plan, the money inside your cash value account grows on a tax-deferred basis. This allows your savings to compound more efficiently over time, shielded from annual taxation. When it comes time to access the money, you have options. You can typically withdraw funds up to the total amount of premiums you've paid in your basis without paying any income tax. For amounts beyond that, you can take a loan against your policy's cash value. These policy loans are generally not considered taxable income, giving you tax-free access to your growth for any need. Otherwise, the key difference in their tax treatment is tied directly to how the money is used. The 529's premier tax benefit, tax-free growth, is conditional. It is granted only if the money pays for education. If you use the money for anything else, the tax benefit on the earnings is lost. A penalty may apply. This makes it a highly efficient tool for its intended purpose, but potentially less efficient for other goals. The tax benefits of a cash value policy are not tied to a specific use. Whether you use a policy loan for college, a down payment on a house, to start a business, the tax treatment of the loan remains the same. This is a critical point for parents to consider. If you are 100% certain that your child will attend a traditional college, and you want the most direct tax break for that specific goal, the 529 is structured perfectly for you. It rewards your focus. If you value flexibility and want the ability to access your money for a variety of life events, Section 4. The flexibility factor. When life doesn't follow the plan. Life is wonderfully unpredictable, you know. Children grow up to have their own dreams. Sometimes those dreams don't involve a 4-year university degree. Flexibility becomes one of the most important parts of the conversation. The penalty versus freedom framework comes into sharp focus. The Legacy 529 plan has a significant rule parents must understand. If money isn't used for qualified education expenses, there are consequences. You'll pay ordinary income tax on the earnings portion of the withdrawal and a 10% federal penalty on those earnings. This is the penalty trap. Imagine you saved diligently for 18 years. Your child receives a full scholarship. They decide to start a business. Or they choose a career that doesn't require a college degree. Withdrawals for those non-qualified purposes reduce your investment returns with taxes and that extra penalty. There are some exceptions to the penalty, like scholarships, but the income tax on earnings still applies. The structure keeps money dedicated to education, but it can feel restrictive when plans change. Cash value life insurance offers a completely different experience. Cash value builds up and is accessible for any reason, at any time, with no questions asked and no penalties for its use. If your child needs money for college, if they need a down payment for their first home, if you need funds to bridge a gap in your retirement. This is the freedom side of the equation. A cash value policy isn't tied to a single mandated goal. This flexibility can provide enormous peace of mind. Many parents want more than a college fund. They want a financial foundation that adapts to whatever life brings. A cash value policy allows you to do just that. It creates a pool of capital for opportunity. College education, an entrepreneurial venture, or something you haven't imagined yet. The choice is whether you want a tool that excels at one thing under specific conditions, or a tool that can do many things well under any condition. Section 5. The financial aid puzzle. How each tool appears to colleges. When your child applies to college, you will likely be asked to fill out the FAFSA. This form is the gateway to grant scholarship student loans. It assesses your family's financial situation to determine how much you are expected to contribute toward college costs. The assets you own can have a direct impact on the amount of aid your child is offered. This is another area where 529 plans and cash value life insurance are treated very differently. It's a crucial piece of the puzzle that many parents overlook. A Legacy 529 plan is generally considered a parental asset on the FAFSA, as long as the parent is the account owner. Under current rules, parental assets are assessed at a maximum rate of 5.64%. For every $10,000 in a 529 account, your child's eligibility for need-based financial aid could be reduced by up to $564. While this is more favorable than if the asset were owned by the student, it is still a factor. The balance in your 529 plan is visible to the financial aid system and can directly impact the amount of help your family receives. Here, the structure of cash value life insurance creates a significant potential advantage. The cash value that accumulates inside a life insurance policy is typically not a reportable asset on the FAFSA form. For federal financial aid calculations, it can be effectively invisible. The money you have saved within the policy may not be counted against your child when their eligibility for need-based grants and aid is determined. This could result in a more generous financial aid package than if the same amount were held in a 529 plan. This is not a loophole, but a feature of how the financial aid rules are currently written. Rules can and do change, so stay informed. For families who anticipate needing financial aid, this distinction is incredibly important. The same money saved in one vehicle could reduce your aid package, while in another, it may not. This factor has led many families to consider a cash value policy as a core part of their college funding strategy. It lets them save for the future without potentially penalizing their child in the present. It rewards your desire for options. Both paths help you keep more of your hard-earned growth, but they do so under different sets of rules. Sometimes the best way to understand a choice is to see it visually. Let's paint a picture. A large screen split right down the middle. On the left, a sunny classic college campus, students crossing a green lawn, a floating mortarboard icon, tuition, a stack of books icon, supplies, a key icon, room and board, labeled Legacy 529 Plan, the specialist's tool for education. Now the right side, a shiny Swiss Army knife, its tools opening. Saw, first home down payment, magnifying glass, starting a business, key, college costs, rocking chair, retirement supplement, labeled cash value life insurance, the multi-use tool for life's opportunities. It doesn't point to a single destination. It represents a toolkit ready for whatever journey. A tool for building a lasting legacy of financial security. To make this even clearer, consider two families. Left family puts the same money into a 529. Their daughter gets into her dream school. They use the funds, completely tax-free, to pay her tuition. The tool worked perfectly. Right family puts the same money into a cash value policy. Their son decides to become a skilled tradesman. The family uses a tax-free loan from the policy to buy his tools and truck. Later, they use the policy to supplement their own retirement. The tool adapted perfectly to their life. Neither choice was wrong. They were simply different. Section 7. The final question. Which tool fits your family's future? We have walked through the key differences between a Legacy 529 plan and cash value life insurance. Their purpose, their tax benefits, their flexibility, how they can affect financial aid. Now it all comes back to you and that same money you plan to save. The decision you make is about more than just numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about the kind of financial security and opportunity you want to build for your child and your family. Both tools are powerful, built on different philosophies. One prioritizes specialization, the other prioritizes versatility. The Legacy 529 is the specialist. Best if your primary, unwavering goal is education and tax efficiency, and you accept penalties for changing course. The cash value life insurance policy is the multi-tool, death benefit tax advantage growth freedom to use funds for any purpose without penalty, designed for families who value flexibility and want to prepare for life's many possibilities. Remember, both options have costs and complexities. Investment management fees, administrative fees, premiums that cover cost of insurance, internal fees. This overview is not financial, legal, or tax advice. Speak with a qualified, licensed financial professional. They can review your situation, run the numbers, and help you choose. As you stand at this crossroads, the final question is simple. Look at the same money you will be setting aside. Think about your hopes for your child and life's uncertainties. Do I want a specialized tool for a single, noble destination, or a multi-use legacy tool to navigate any path? Your answer will guide you to the right choice for you. Look at your same money and decide if you want a specialized tool or a multi-purpose legacy tool.